always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olivia, and I had an entire video recorded that I did this morning, early this morning, and when I went to upload it and edit and all that, I realized that I recorded the entire video with the sound off. I guess it was connected to my earbud, but there was no sound on my video. And I'm just going to accept that everything happens for a reason, and maybe I didn't need to upload that video. It was a good video, but maybe just I just need to do another one. So here we are. Today I wanted to talk to you about or maybe not even just talk to you, but it's just a message. I have a message for someone, and this is a message I needed this morning, right? And that is, all you can do is your best, right? So this weekend, I will say it was, I had a rather mentally challenging weekend. I had a whole to-do list, try to get into my routine, and I think I got 50% of it done. My brain felt so heavy and foggy that it was really challenging to show up and be present for the kids, figure out what to eat, what to feed them. And there were moments when things were going well, but I just felt like my battery was at probably 40%, maybe 50. I don't know. 50 is a stretch. But this morning, I woke up around 5, and there was a voice so loud. There were voices so loud in my head just saying, like, you didn't get your to-do list done, and now all of that stuff is going to spill over into today. It's no point in you getting up to work out because you have a lot to do. You have things to do for work. Your girls are going to be upset with you because you didn't X, Y, and Z. Just stuff, right? And also reminded me of all the things that I have on my plate this week, right? As far as work, and I mean, it's the holidays. I really try to make sure that when I record these videos, that it's from my heart. You know, I'm a heart person, right? But those voices were kicking my tail this morning so much, and it was raining outside. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give in to them and just do nothing, right? And I literally laid in bed, and the house was so quiet. Journey was still asleep. I just laid there, and for a moment, there was this small voice that said, you know you're doing your best, right? So I'm looking around the room, dark room, like, okay, I know who's talking to me. It's always God, right? Like, you're doing your best. And I just laid there and had like I'll just say an internal conversation with God, right? And just poured out my heart and soul and everything I was feeling. And God had to remind me to that I wasn't alone, right? Remind me that even if I only got a few things done on my list, that it's okay. It doesn't make me a terrible person. Doesn't make me the worst person. It doesn't make me anything but human, right? And I cried because these are things that I know, but sometimes it sucks not having someone to just reach out and remind you, right? That you're doing all right, right? But I know often in my videos, I might say stuff like, there are times when I feel alone, or like I don't have any support. And those are just feelings, not necessarily facts. They're feelings. And, you know, one thing I asked God to do was to show me, um, show me that I'm not alone, right? Um, Even if I need that reminder 17 million times a day, just show me, because ultimately I can't depend on other humans who have things on their own plate to think to reach out to me and say, even though I have X, Y, and Z going on, I'm got you on my mind, want to make sure you're okay. In the same way I would. Like I used to spend a lot of time reaching out to people, you know, and I still do. Like if someone's really heavy on my mind, I'll reach out. But God has a way of reminding me daily that I'm not alone, right? Even when I'm at 10% and I want someone to just come along and just let me just lean on them a little bit. Like I just need to lean just so I can catch my breath and recharge. Most times, that's not the case, right? And that's okay. But this morning, in my conversation with God, I started to reflect on all the times when I felt alone, or I felt like I can't keep going, or I felt like just felt stuck or just felt less than. God showed me all the times that I got through those moments, or where I was able to call on him, and he was there every time. So this phase in my life is no different. It's the holidays, and as much as I want to spend them alone, meaning the kids are with their other parents, so I can just sit and be by myself, I still won't be alone. I know that God will be with me. So maybe that's definitely enough, right? So even if I'm surrounded by family and the kids, and at a time when I don't really want to be bothered, I know that I can lean on God for support, comfort, peace, joy, whatever I need, right? Because right now, feeling like I'm at 30%, 40%, I'm doing the best I can. And I have to eventually believe that. Even when I'm feeling 30%, that's enough. That's all I got. That's all I got. It's not going to be all the time. There are going to be days when I'm at 150%, which is where I like to, where I want to be, which is why feeling 30% feels terrible. But I'm doing my best. I know that. God knows that. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So, my message to whoever needs to hear this, I know you're doing your best. Even if you feel like you could be doing better, that's fine. That's fine. But God knows you're doing your best. So just keep going. And don't be afraid to make time to just talk to God about everything. Not just to ask for the things you want, but to just talk, pour out your heart, and lean in, trust that everything's going to be okay, and that everything is working out for your good. You might not understand it. You might not understand it. And some things aren't for you to understand. But it's all for your good. So I want to encourage you. Take some time today. Talk to God. Because God is always, always, always there. Even when it doesn't feel like it. That's all I got. As always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, concerns, please drop them in the comments below. If you know of someone that may need this message, please feel free to share.